Okay, I've just been asked, what does it mean to be in the flow of the universe? Um, I said, after realization, you're in the flow. They asked if you're still having to surrender, and I said, no. They said, well, what's the flow? Okay, so what's the flow? It means that there's no longer any driving issues here. There's no longer, you don't have an excitement and anticipation about something. You're in the moment. It means being fully in the moment, wherever you're at. I don't have a mind that's bouncing back in the past or projecting in the future. Okay, so being in the flow of the universe is totally being in the moment and no longer having some big driving desire that's there that's pushing you, or, what comes, comes. Okay, so that's basically what it means to be in the flow. You're just fully in the moment. When this moment's gone, it's gone. Okay. Doesn't mean that, again, one doesn't feel pain or doesn't have, reactions to things, but it's nothing that's long-standing. Also, you can't hate anyone. You can really dislike their actions, but this feeling of anger, hate like that, you don't have it. Okay, everything is in the moment, momentary, and that's it. That's being in the flow of the universe. If something comes and it changes midstream, okay, well and good. Okay, so I hope that answers that a little more of what it is to be in the flow of the universe. Okay. Yeah, it's really hard to try to explain to people what it is, because when your whole consciousness changes, the way your mind works, everything in one instant, it's fully changed. Okay, and it hasn't gone back, and it's been like this. Everything fell away in 1999, and then it took about, maybe it was 3 years to really settle, because everything's new at first and it's feeling overblown, and just you're like this for about 3 years. Wow. But then it settles, it becomes your normal daily thing. People are always saying, oh, I'm going to pray for you, because they're in a mindset of pain and this and that. I don't have that any longer. Okay, again, doesn't mean I can't be irritated in the moment with something that somebody's doing. Okay. But again, it doesn't last. Okay. That's what it means to be in the flow of the universe. You're in the moment. No past, no future. The only time I have is right what's taking place here, now, as it is. Okay. And I think that's something that's really difficult for people to understand. An excitement about anticipation of a trip or something. People say, I want to make an appointment. Well, I don't usually do appointments because, that's not in my reality anymore. Trying to set up appointments, and where are you going to be? What are you going to be doing? I don't know. It's not here yet. Okay? I can't do plans like that. Say, oh, in 6 months I'm going to, because I don't look forward to it. I forget about it. It's meaningless here. So that's something that is a radical change. And so it changes the way you interact with things. Again, I don't make appointments. If people want energy work or they want a reading, you get a hold of me that day. If I have the time that day, great, but I can't set up an appointment because I don't know where I'll be or what I will be doing. And especially when you're on the road, that's really, yeah, that's really craziness trying to set something up then. Um, but again, it's like I want to do the blues album. I could see that's something that really flows. But am I stressing about it? Am I, no. I'd like to run into somebody that can do the blues, that we could do it together, but I'm not actively out there, dredging the streets and, doing this stuff. Okay. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay. So you're in a different, it's a different mindset. I don't do holidays anymore. Everybody prepares and does all the, holiday things, and they get revved up and get excited about it. It's just another day here. Okay. If I'm around and there might be some things to put up, okay, might do it, might not, but it's not something that's looked forward to. It's not something I'm engaging in and going, wow, this is fabulous or what. Okay, that's no longer there. Okay, so yeah. I hope that helps to explain it a little more. That's the best I can give you. It's being fully in the moment, and the only time I have is what's happening in this second. Okay? And when it's past, it's past. And again, there's no projection into future what ifs or if only, or none of that comes up. Okay? So I'm going to leave this here. Thanks for your question.